Hey Yetis, it's Mr. Smith. Welcome back. It is the 2024-25 school year and we cannot wait to get started. So, as you may know, I make videos periodically just to kind of keep everybody up to date on what's going on. With orientation coming up next week, thought I would make one for you, go through a couple key details so that we're all ready to go. But really, all you got to do is show up, positive attitude, and focus on making this place great. But let's go through some details right now. About what's going to be going on. But before I do that, we have to say thank yous. Thank you so much for being part of this amazing place. To our new Yetis, welcome. To our returning Yetis, welcome back. But thank you. I love my job. I love my staff. And it doesn't happen without you. All right, our theme this year is One Love. And I'll talk a little bit more about what that means. But, we just love what we do. And One Love, being together, doing the hard things together, and making growth together. Just like those 26 students in the bottom left who graduated last year, just like our staff who can be ridiculous, but have a relentless focus on student growth and learning. And so whenever we talked as a staff this year about what our One Love is, it always comes back to the same thing. Our One Love is to help students grow into their best selves. And when we talk about growing into their best selves, we're talking about their personal success and their academic success, both held equal. We're going to make huge gains this year. Really excited, obviously. And I'm excited to have everybody back. So let's talk a little bit about the details of orientation. So on Monday, it's going to be what we call day 0. It's about building our culture, building our community, and giving our returning Yetis some time to plan out Tuesday, because Tuesday will be entirely student-led. So students will lead all the activities to focus on our culture and our community. On Wednesday, students will start rotating through their schedules and learning about their strategies for academic success in each one of their classes. Because we run a block schedule, it will be the same on Thursday. Then on Friday, we'll continue doing some orientation activities. We'll wrap up orientation. We'll do some STAR testing. And then in the afternoon, we're going to get outside and have a really fun outdoor activity. All right, so this whole orientation thing, didn't mean to do that. This whole orientation thing, why do we do this? Why do we not just start classes? We know that we need to redefine the educational experience for our students. Everybody comes here for a reason. So we teach students who we are, what we do, and how we make a difference. So each day focuses on an aspect of building our culture and building our community. Why, again, would we do this? Because what we know is that the two most important things for our students and why they're going to come in the door every day and put forth their best effort is that they belong in this community and that they know their teachers care about them. We know it's a true statement about our students that they typically don't care how much we know until they know how much we care. So we spend some time making sure that we develop that strong foundation for a great year. All right, do you need to bring anything to orientation? Common question, bring a positive attitude. Bring yourself. Bring some appropriate attire. We'll get outside for some activities, so make sure you have some comfy shoes that you can be active in. And if it's cold in the morning, maybe bring some layers. We'll have sunscreen available. Lunch, make sure you bring your lunch unless you want cafeteria lunch. If you're going to go down there, cafeteria lunch will be provided every day. And then you can bring your school device. We probably won't use them for the first few days, but you can bring your Chromebook in case there are some activities that we want to incorporate. And if you don't have a Chromebook, stay tuned. We've got one coming for you. All right. And then our behavior expectations for orientation. We want all students to walk into the door with the same intention. And I talked about this at all of your new student interviews. Come into the school with the energy to brighten the room, right? To make this school better, to have a positive impact on others. All students should be on time. We're going to start at 8:15 every morning. You can arrive way earlier than that, totally fine. But at 8:15, we'll be in a chair getting started. And we expect all students to participate appropriately in all activities. Students should be prepared, polite, and productive as we go through this week. And then no cell phone use. This year, we are going to ask students to be putting their cell phones in their lockers during learning time. And they will be able to have them during lunch. So we've kind of taken into consideration what the middle school is doing, what the high school is doing, and we feel that this is very Yeti. But that's going to be the expectation with cell phones. All right, daily schedule if you want it. Here's what our first 2 days look like, okay? And I won't read everything to you, but you should know on the first day of school, some students will be nervous. What's it going to be like when I walk in? They're going to walk in, they're going to get a name tag, they're going to get a locker, and they're going to get some pancakes. And our families are welcome to come in, have some pancakes, say hi, meet everybody, get some pictures. So know that families, you are welcome on the first day, but certainly not an expectation. We'll shift into group activities again that build our culture and our community. Lunch is at 11:30 each day. And big one, I know I'm going to get asked by our juniors and seniors on day one, off-campus lunch, not during orientation, okay? So we'll get there, but no off-campus lunch during orientation, all right? And then on Tuesday, like I said, our returning Yetis will be running the day, taking our students through orientation activities to build our culture and our community. All right, reminder, Wednesday night, 4:30 to 6 o'clock, family meet and eat, a parent orientation, if you will. So come, meet your teachers, meet me, and meet fellow Yeti families. So we'll learn the keys to academic success and personal success here at Snowy Peaks. There'll be a brief presentation, starts at 5:15, goes until 6, and you'll also learn how to get more involved as a parent at this school. Okay, Wednesday, as I said, they'll rotate through their classes. Thursday, they'll rotate through their classes. Friday, we'll have closing activities to close up orientation. They'll do a little bit of STAR testing, and then that afternoon, we're going to have some experiential education opportunities to go get outside and have some fun. All right, and then we celebrate the end of orientation each year. So we'll have 2 celebrations, depending on students' grade level, that are going on. And those celebrations are going to happen on September 6th. So the first one is all students in grades 7 through 11 will be heading to A Basin to get up in the trees and tackle their high ropes course. It's a focus on community, doing things together. It's a focus on character, setting goals and overcoming hardships. It's a little tough up there. And then 3, obviously, our focus on nature. So that's going to be going down on September 6th. We'll have waivers, permission slips, and all that stuff coming home for you. And then our senior camping trip, the 2nd annual senior camping trip, they will leave on Thursday, September 5th, camp, and return September 6th. Again, more details to come on that. We want to talk to our students and see where they want to go and how many want to go. It is staying overnight would certainly be a challenge by choice. That is not a requirement. But yeah, more information coming on that after we get some student feedback. And that's it. Wow, that's all I got for you. So if there's anything I didn't cover, that's my cell phone. I'll be working all weekend. Feel free to text me. Texting is always the best way to get a hold of me, okay? But that's also my email right there. One love this year. We are so excited. See you on Monday and enjoy your weekend. Bye-bye.